I'm making a documentary about happiness. I'm going to go to several different places and interview lots of different types of people about their definitions of happiness. Happiness is defined in many different ways by many different people. If we're going to look at happiness, we must look at several definitions. First, we have the Webster's 7th New Collegiate Dictionary. Let's see. Happiness, noun, the quality or state of being happy, good fortune, pleasure, contentment, joy. As we move forward into a digital age, it's important to look at some internet resources for the definition of happiness. Happiness is a mental state of well-being characterized by positive emotions ranging from contentment to intense joy. A variety of biological, psychological, religious, and philosophical approaches have striven to define happiness and identify its sources. Wikipedia.org. So we've already looked at two different sources, but maybe the way to go is to talk to some people. So I asked a bunch of different people 3 different questions, and well, here they are. I would say that happiness is the ability to be relaxed and it's to be with family and friends and have fun and just be together and not have to worry.
What brings happiness, I think, is kindness and the love of everyone.
I would define it as, first of all, the absence of unhappiness. Secondly, I'd say a feeling that everything is going well with myself and people I care about.
Happiness is a warm puppy.
Wee!
You like to play the Wii?
As long as my kids are happy, I'm happy. I got my love.
I feel happiness comes from within, everyone.
Your video game?
That happiness is not really a thing that you can just produce yourself. You'd have to be in a nice environment, say somewhere nice. Happiness is an emotion.
It's a many-faceted thing. For me, it's fulfillment and being able to enjoy the basic things.
It means to me the same thing. We were all happy at the time. Sisters, we were 7 children. And you know how kids are. One minute they fight, and the next minute they're looking at each other.
Like achievement, goals, family, as someone else said, just the love that I had for others, inspiration. That's my happiness right there. Just taking care of her because she took care of me. Being here at this shelter because she inspired me to help others. So I've been here since I was 19 and I'm now 32 and she is my happiness.
I think our society tells us we should be happy if we own lots of things and we have fancy cars and wonderful vacations. And our family is lucky to be in a position to have some of those things. But when I think what really makes me happy, it has to do with love. Whether I'm loving someone or people I love, or I'm doing something for somebody else, or I'm receiving love.
When I got into magicals, I tried out every year since freshman year, and it was the last year I could try out, and I tried out, and I came to school the next day, and I looked at the list that was posted, and I literally had a spaz attack in the hallway because my name was on the list.
Probably receiving from me.
The day I was born.
The day you were born? Why?
Because if I was never born that day, you would not be interviewing me right now.
After God can come into my life, simply Christ.
Meeting her 37 years ago.
Wow. That's a good memory.
Yeah.
Meeting him 37 years ago.
Well, I think when I got married,
Meeting my husband, the love of my life, that was the happiest moment so far. It's a couple of them. Having my children, my two sons, I love them so much. Being there for my husband and my mother in hard times.
I have a few. One definitely was getting married. Our wedding day, we were surrounded by people who loved us, and I was actually utterly overwhelmed by the amount of love in the church and in the celebrations. That was a very special day. Recently, taking you guys to Costa Rica. That was the most awesome trip in the whole world.
My grandson's birthday is tomorrow. His mother's birthday is today. And he and his brother, when they were youngsters, they would come over to my house. It was within walking distance. And the older one would bake cupcakes. He used to watch me bake, and he'd bake either cupcakes or cookies. And the youngest one wanted to bake too, and he would make instant pudding, and he called that baking. But that was, and we used to, their friends would come and we'd play cards. Those were the happiest days. I just wrote a card to my grandson, and I said, I just had the happiest memories of when you used to come to my house and bake cookies.
It was the birth of my third child at which I was present. And experience that life-changing situation. Nothing else will come to it, trust me.
Not to worry as much as she's going to worry. Because I know I worry a lot, and I know a lot of people worry a lot, but I just hope that any 17-year-old can just keep that in perspective.
Say it loud, so she can hear you.
Okay, I would tell them not to be afraid to be themselves. Let's see. Because that's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to lose yourself. Because there's going to be somebody out there who's not going to like you for who you are. So by changing yourself, you're not going to please anybody. And to really be happy, you have to do what you feel is right, be yourself, and yeah. Okay. Do you have anything? Everyone's beautiful.
I had a wonderful husband, and I never married after he passed away. I thought nobody would, what would I say?
Measure up
To him. He was wonderful.
Travel. Get as much traveling done before you get married and have kids, and just see the world and explore and just try to get out there and see as much as you can.
Do something that you love to do. Whatever makes you happy. Yeah.
For the first thing, I would hope that you have a goal in your life that you want to do. I have always wanted to be a nurse. And we lived on a farm and we had planks of wood to burn, and I would pick nice ones out and paint faces on them and put them on the floor and get a rag out of the rag bag and cover them, and they were my patients.
Stay you,
And that's the reason why. Because tomorrow holds no promises. Live forward to.
Do magic.
I would say be true to yourself. because I really believe that we are each on this earth with gifts, and that you might not always be able to figure out why you are who you are right away, but sooner or later it will become clear. And the sooner you learn to be who you really are and not who others expect you to be, the sooner you will find that you can live into life and then spend your time loving others. Yeah.
Do whatever inspires you, as long as it's positive. You know, go for your dreams, go for your goals. You know, just do whatever makes you happy. Like I said.
I would say, don't let anyone hold you back from what you want to do. It's okay that you don't know, if you don't know what you want to do right now, but always try to find something that makes you happy in the moment, even if it might change later.
Follow your dreams and do what you want to do.
But we all go. We all have to go someday.
May I ask her? Are you waiting to go? Are you ready to go whenever God calls?
Whenever he's ready, I'm ready.
That's the way I feel.
Be sincere. Make every opportunity as it presents itself now. Because life is dynamic.
I would say try and cheer up. There's always a good thing to be in life.
Every person we talked to said something different about happiness. Some people said that happiness comes from within. Other people said that happiness came from being with people you love, while others said that happiness comes from what you do. No matter what these people said, the important thing is that you choose to be happy. It is a choice that every day we actively make or don't make. And as we continue through life, I hope that you make the choice to be happy, because I know that I will be making that choice.
Just searching for some first-time high. I know it's all about perceptions, and I accept you as my very first mover.
What is the last bit of ice cream? Snow to hit the ground.
What?
A snowflake. No, it's a snowflake. Oh yeah, snowflake.